Okay, Vikhyat is here as well, so that's great. Right time, Vikhyat, we are just about to start the video, okay?
Oh, we were just about to start.
Yes, the video. We were
Oh, I
just
thought we were like gonna do the presentation.
Vikhyat is here as well, so that's great. We will do that
Right
in a bit,
time,
okay?
Vikhyat.
We're not the presentation, but the natak, the play. Manu auntie will join in 15 minutes, and we are until then doing the one of the small topics. Okay,
Okay.
let me play that. We have less time, so I'll directly play it now.
Do you realize how lucky we are? We are born in such good family. So we should spend our life like good people do. Hmm. But how can we become good person? Come on. Let me introduce you to your new friends. This is Mayank and this is Anjali.
I can't hear anything.
What happened, beta?
I can't hear anything. Is it just me?
No, I think it will be everyone. Let me see. Okay, let me share again. Maybe that helps.
Wait, is everyone here? Is like everyone? Can people hear us?
They should be able to. Maulik, are you able to hear us? Maulik?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You are
I'm
here.
able to hear.
Are you okay? We were asking if we weren't sure if you can hear us or not. Me and Vikhyat. So okay. Anyways, let
But
me.
my connection's unstable, so like I
Okay.
think
Can be liked by everyone too.
I can hear it.
Mayank, I will tell you a secret. But for that, you will have to stay with me the whole day tomorrow. Okay, sure, sister. Jai Jinendra, now it is time to tell you that secret. Listen carefully. Immediately after waking up in the morning, we should pray to our God, Vitrag Bhagwan, and recite Namokar mantra. After brushing our teeth, bathing and wearing clean clothes, we should go to temple with puja samagri to pray. We should remove our shoes and slippers outside the temple. Before entering the temple, we should wash our hands and feet with clean water so that no negative energy can enter the temple with us.
So you see that what's important here is kulachar, the word itself, right? It's basically our conduct through the day. How should a commoner, a Shravak, a Jain Shravak should behave through the day? That's the message out here, right? So the sister is explaining that kulachar to her younger brother. Now this is obviously includes behaving nicely to other beings and following the Ashtamul Gun, but this is more focused upon what should be our conduct when we are in temple, what should be our basic etiquettes, when we are entering the temple, how should we do the puja and so on and so forth. Okay. And then when we are outside the temple, then what should we be doing? How should we be behaving? Like how should we drink water? What kind of water we should drink and so on and so forth. Okay.
Okay.
Sister, what should we do after entering the temple? While entering into the temple, we should say Nissahi, Nissahi, Nissahi 3 times.
Okay, what is the word that we should say while entering the temple, Vikhyat?
Nissahi, Nissahi, Nissahi.
Very good. You know what Nissahi, Nissahi, Nissahi
Like
means?
all the spirits who are there, get can they like kindly please move so we can
Uh,
like enter?
no, but it's actually it is much deeper meaning. It's not about moving this spirits. It's about getting your thoughts pure and together so that you do a good darshan. This is telling ourselves, reminding ourselves that we should not be we should give up all our other thoughts, our worldly thoughts, and rather focus inward. We should be focused on our own kalyan, so that for attainment of moksha, and for the we should have expressed the only thing we should be doing is focus on the darshan of Bhagwan, so that we can become like him. Okay, that's what it means. Nissahi, nissahi, nissahi. I am giving up all my connections to the world and will only focus upon the Dev Darshan going forward. That's the reminder. Hai na, Vikyat?
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Like
let's
because when my mom told me what that meant, she basically said like to move all the spirits out
no,
out of the
but
way. That's what she said.
no. This is what Nissahi means. Hai na, beta?
Is
It's
that
more.
it's like a fairly shallow meaning, or is it
Yeah, you could say a shallow meaning and a deep meaning. So the deeper meaning and
okay?
the right meaning is that we are focusing. I am reminding myself that from this point forward, let my concentration be on darshan, nowhere else. I should not be thinking about my homework. I should not be thinking about what will I get in the lunch. I should not be thinking about anything but the darshan. Hai na? That's what it means. Okay.
Times. Then we should do God's darshan, offering our prayers and obeisance. After that, we should say Om Jai 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 Namostu Namostu Namostu. After reciting Namokar mantra, we should bow in front of Vitrag God. Okay, sister. Good. Next, we should offer puja samagri by chanting the specific mantras called Arg. After that, sing whichever stuti, meaning prayer of God, while doing God's pradakshina or parikrama. Do you know what it is? It means moving around the deity in clockwise direction 3 times. After that, we should sit in front of God and confess to God about all our wrong and bad doings, such as anger, fighting with anybody, etc. etc. We should pray to God that we will not be angry, we will obey our parents, and that one day we will also become like God, peaceful and blissful. We should promise ourselves in front of God that we will not do any bad work today and will respect everyone. By doing this, our inner arrogance reduces and we can spend the whole day being a good person. Sister, what else we should do? After this, we should apply Gandodak, meaning holy water on our forehead. Recite with me, come on. Nirmalam.
Okay. So you understood by now what we have to do, right? We have to do darshan, dev darshan. We have to offer chamal, and then we have to do pradikshina. And after pradikshina, we do a sort of a small, act of pratikraman, which is like remembering all the bad deeds that we did and doing a paschatap for them. And then after that, we should be doing a puja. And after the puja, we this act of taking the gandodak, right? What is gandodak? So every day Bhagwan's abhishek happens. The idol of Bhagwan is washed, and that water is collected into a small pot. There are two types of water there. One is jal and one is gandodak. So first we should be dipping our fingers in the jal, right? Giving them a small wash, and then with the spoon out there, we should take the gandodak and put it in our palm, very small quantity, not more than what we need for our purpose. Take that, dip our fingers in there, and then put them on your eyes and forehead. That's all, nowhere else. We cannot drink that. We cannot put it in any other body part other than the head, right? So once you do that, then you just put it leftover on your on your hairs. Then take the same gel again, dip your fingers in it, wash your sort of maybe clean up your hands with the water, and that's it. While you are doing all this, there is a mantra that we have to recite.
Nirmalikaranam pavitram pap.
So that mantra is Nirmalam Nirmalikaranam. Can you all say it with me? Okay. Nirmalam Nirmalikaranam Pavitra Papa Vinashanam. Okay.
Panashanam Jingandhodakam Vande Ashtakarma Vinashanam.
Gandodakam Vande Ashtakarma Vinashakam. So what are we saying? We are reminding ourselves that this Gandhodak is very pure. It is not just regular water, but I am treating it as one that could potentially take away all my paps. It is so pure and so pious that this Gandhodak has the power to take away all my paps. It is so pure. And I'm taking this Jin Gandhodak, I am bowing down to this Gandhodak, one that is responsible for the breakage of Ashtkar, Art Karma. You know, there are the 8 type of karmas which are bonded to a soul and which keeps us from getting to moksha. Once those 8 karmas are broken, one soul can get to moksha, right? So this Gandhodak could potentially become that. This is my humility, my feeling towards it. Now, how it would become the source of my moksha or to breakage of my ashtkar is obviously I'll have to make my efforts, right? I will have to stay on the path. But this, like the idol of Bhagwan, could be the reminder for me on what I have to do, how I have to act every day, what should be my conduct every day so that one day my soul can reach moksha, है ना? So that's what this mantra is about. So every Jain should remember this, memorize this, right? Because when you go to a temple, a new temple anywhere, and if you do this, that's project you as a good pious Jain who has been raised in a good Jain family where Jain values are promoted and cultured in the new generations, है ना? So what is the mantra? Nirmalam Nirmalikaranam Pavitram Papa Nashanam Jin Gandhodakam Vande Ashtakarma Vinashanam. Right? Very simple. And that's what we should remember, memorize, or speak up when we are doing this act of taking the Gandhodak. Okay?
After this, we should recite the Namokar mantra 9 times and read Shastraji, meaning the holy scriptures and books kept in the temple. There are many good things written in these Shastrajis which can help us become a good person. Sister, I am very tired. I want to drink water. Sure, we will drink chana pani at home. What does chana pani means? Do you know? Even one drop of water has lots of organisms which are not visible to our eyes. Without channa means filtering water, these organisms die and it also affects our health. Scientists have also proven that in one drop of water there are about 36,450 organisms. Wow, more than 36,000 organisms. Hence, for filtering water, we should use thick double-layered clean cotton cloth through which one cannot see the sun rays. Wow, sister, you have told me such good things. Now I will tell all my friends to drink water only after filtering it.
Yeah, you
Come on,
can be
Maya,
on mute,
let us
okay?
help mother in cooking food. Sister, why so early? There is still so much time for dinner. No, dear. We should not eat food at night. But why? What is wrong with that? Organisms cannot survive during the day due to the rays of sun. We see a lot of insects and creatures around the light bulb after sunset, and especially during the rains that do not come during the day. From this, we can derive that during daylight there are less creatures and insects. Hence, we should cook and eat during the day only. Another important thing, our digestive system also gets damaged when we eat food at night. Therefore, we should take food during daylight only. We can save life of so many living beings by just eating during the day. A good person always thinks about the well-being of others. Correct? Yes, sister. I will keep all these things in my mind and will become a good person just like you. Jai Jinendra.
Okay. So very, good small video on, Kulachar, right? Uh, any questions, beta? Okay. So
Not
we have
really.
not really. Okay. How's your practice going on for the
It's going
play?
on. It's going on fine.
Going on fine, Malik? Uh, did you get all your dialogues, Malik?
I wasn't really able to practice much because there's this assessment called milestones, which is kind of like the SAT for middle school. Maybe a little less harsh, but still. I've
Okay.
tried to practice a few times, but I have to study.
I see. I see. You should practice. You should be practicing. Okay. Whenever you, as you find time, maybe on the weekends.
Practicing when I can, yeah.
Yeah. Because at some point you will be, you'll be doing the play virtually and then it will get recorded, right? So 11th is the date, and I think 5th is the day when the recording will happen. है ना?
Hello,
So,
sir.
yeah, so it's good, better for you guys to prepare once at least before that. Okay.
And
Uh,
it's also like
Samyak, did you get your role, your dialogues?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I was chatting with Manu auntie earlier, and she said, you confirmed late, so she was working on that. So, anyways, okay, good to know. I'm glad that you are in as well. Okay, so let's wait for auntie. She should be joining any minute now. And once she joins, I will pass on to her, and we'll do that. Okay, let me stop sharing in the meantime. And let's see what else we can discuss today while we are waiting. Any question that you have in mind for the Patshala on the Patshala topic? If not, okay.
I don't really have a question. It's more like a thing to say about it. It's like arguably when you're recording, it has to be a little bit better because like on the thing, it doesn't look as good.
Hmm. It could be your buffering also that may come into the play beta, because I can see it very well on my, my 4K TV, right? So it could be your YouTube setting. Otherwise, the recording is really good. It renders very well. Okay, let's do a quick argya of Bhagwan Bahubali, right? Bahubali Bhagwan was the son of Rishabdev Bhagwan, and you must be familiar with his story. We're not going to cover it today. Bahubali Bhagwan is not part of the 24 Tirthankars, but he is one of the most revered Kevalis that was born in this century, this age, this Kal. है ना? This Avsarpani Kal. For that matter, Bahubali Bhagwan went to moksha even before Rishabdev Bhagwan went to moksha in the fourth Kal. So that's another interesting fact about him, that he was the first person to go to moksha and become a Kevali before even his father, who was presiding Tirthankar at that time. Okay, so let me play this story, that Argya out.
Jinendra. Today, we are going to learn Bahubali Bhagwan's Arg and understand its meaning. हूँ शुद्ध निराकुल सिद्धो संभव लोक हमारा वासाना रिपुराग्रु द्वेष लगे पीछे याते शिव पद को पायाना निज के गुण निज में पाने को प्रभु अर्घ संजो कर लाया हूँ हे बाहुबली तुम चरणों में सुख संपत्ति पाने आया हूँ ओम ह्रीं श्री बाहुबली जिनेन्द्राय अनर्घ पद प्राप्ताय अर्घम निर्पामते स्वाहा. Let's understand the meaning of Bahubali Bhagwan's Arg now. My soul is just like Siddha Bhagwan, pure and peaceful. This world is not my destination. I'm still wandering in this world, because of my attachments and aversions, and hence have not been able to attain the status of Siddha. Now, to realize the virtues within me, I have come to offer this argha at your feet. O Lord, I have come to you to attain the happiness of moksha. Jai Jinendra.
Okay, beta. It looks like Auntie has joined as well. So this is the Bahubali Bhagwan's arg. Now, one important thing that I would motivate you every time around is you guys should make every effort to memorize as many args as you could. है ना? So that when you are in front of Bhagwan's Pratima ji at the temple and you are in doing the act of offering the argya to Bhagwan, the chawal, है ना? That time you could recite this arg as per Bhagwan, as the Mulnayak Bhagwan for that temple, or the Bhagwan that you have want to do a dhyan for that day. So I think it could be a memory challenge for you, but more arg that you know of is definitely a smart thing to do, right? So I'd like to motivate you to memorize as many arg as possible. At least memorize them, and once you have memorized them, try to learn their meaning also. Okay, that's something for everyone should do, strive for every time. Now, for every Bhagwan, there are multiple ways of arg. These are like small poems, right? So for same Bhagwan, you may find multiple arg, different styles. Again, it's your choice, but at least one for every Tirthankar, if you know, that's good enough. Or at least you should know, minimum you should know the arg of Bhagwan Adinath, Bhagwan that's Bhagwan Rishabdev and Bhagwan Mahavir, of course, Bhagwan Shantinath if possible, and then the Chobis Bhagwan Arg, right? And then Bahubali Bhagwan Arg is also a very important arg to remember. Okay? So these are the arg that you should make every effort to memorize. Okay? Okay. With that said, let me check upon Auntie Manuji. Are you there?
Yeah. Jai Jinendra,
Jai
everyone. Yeah,
Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra, Gaurav ji. Yeah.
Okay. Let me stop sharing and I will turn off my camera and you can take over.
Yeah. So Jai Jinendra, everyone. Hope
I'll
everyone.
stop the recording as well. Just give me a second.
Yeah. So can I share the screen? So I'm planning to share screen for the skit so that everybody can see and